Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, friends. I'm going to make this one short and sweet because it's time for Saturday morning React-TOONS, and that means Mobile Suit Gundam episode 34, The Glory of Solomon. That's it. That's the intro. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Gundam or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And what is now? Now it's time for The Glory of Solomon, the 34th episode of the one and only Mobile Suit Gundam. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. So much for those repairs we had.
Looks like the Third Fleet approaching us from the stern, Lieutenant.
White base, do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Is that us? Good.
Supply ship Columbus coming into our bow from starboard.
Get them to load the supplies quickly. I'm going to have to pay a visit to the fleet commander.
I absolutely love the zero-G stuff.
Lieutenant Sliger, help out with the supplies.
But I want to go!
When he's off ship, does that leave Sliger in charge? Are they the same rank? I hope not.
Lieutenant Junior Grade Bright Noah.
You've done well, Mr. Bright.
It's nice to see you again, Commandant Joaquin.
Commandant isn't necessary. When I'm with the top brass, I quickly get knocked down to a minor officer.
Okay.
So the target of the operation is Solomon.
That's right. The White Base will join my force at the vanguard in our attack on Solomon.
Of course we will.
That's a big responsibility. Do you really think we're up to it?
The fact that you'd ask such a question proves you're confident enough to handle it.
I mean, we've probably seen more fighting than most of the fleet, right?
Oh, the Gundam kid. He is one talented boy. He's different from us.
Is he? How?
Just different.
Yeah, he can still be hurt.
Is something the matter?
No, just leave it there, would you? I appreciate it.
Are you starting to finally figure out that Frau Bo's your person? Kid, the universe is going to give you something. They've been taking away a lot of stuff. I mean, Frau Bo has loved you from the jump of this show. At the very least, cared for you. I think she loves him.
The REACT-DOMs we have won't be sufficient. Why not send us 10 used DOMs instead of one cutting-edge mobile suit?
They're rushing development, but they seem too busy with many other urgent requests.
That's enough! Dismissed! Go assemble the big ZOM on the double.
Sir.
Soldier, have we even located the Tianum fleet yet?
I'm afraid not, sir. We're searching where the Minovsky particle density is highest, but with so many decoys, I don't think we can...
What do you expect in a war?
I mean, a competent commander who can take messages without killing the messenger? Is that too much to ask? All right, well, then salt. Not to run out of salt.
Check the vessel's air pressure at once. Where's the harbor pilot?
Ah, look who's on ship.
I've removed the seals, but fighting with Inside 6 airspace is still...
I'm aware of that.
I don't want you to ever come here again.
I'd be very careful what I say if I were you.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
You mean you're allowing us to live?
Lala, what's taking you so long?
Huh?
I mean, did we see her just glow? This character's something else. And I unfortunately think it's going to give Char an edge that he doesn't need, but one nonetheless.
Who is that girl?
She's like a sister. Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
Okay. Guy is so cool.
Our fleet is currently situated at the third battle line from the enemy space fortress, Solomon.
We're so close to them.
From here on, nothing stands between the enemy and ourselves.
Oh my god, they're all suited up. That's so cool. It reminds me of The Expanse. They're getting ready to fight. In case there's a breach.
Do we have to stay here with these on? Yeah, we can't fight unless we have these on.
We can't fight. You guys can't move with them on, so.
The Federation has things worked out.
Then what are we doing here?
There's no sense in arguing. We'll have to put our faith in Tiananmen's main fleet, Kai.
Tiananmen. Okay, I was saying Tiananmen. I thought it was named after...
It will use its new weapon against the fortress.
What's he mean by that? New weapon?
1, 0, attack now!
So what are these, just almost like fighters that drop missiles, get them like closer through the particles maybe? If so, that is insanely awesome that they thought about that.
Sir, they're hiding behind the debris of Side 4 as they continue to advance. They're now within beam attack range, Admiral.
Then finish them.
Missiles, main guns, beam cannons. Prepare to fire. Fire!
Man, this is a big fight. I mean, because this Solomon is a space station? Yeah. Maybe like a shipyard or something? Dear God. Particles. Look at that!
The enemy has released a powerful beam interference field. Rickdom and Zaku forces prepare for enemy advance. Harvard force in backup. Tiananmen's main fleet will approach from another direction.
All vessels proceed at your own discretion. We'll launch our gym and ball mobile suit forces.
Our gyms? Okay. I'm waiting for these things to get effing shredded.
Don't forget, you're to fully cooperate with the other forces.
Yeah, we got it.
I only hope the Zanzibar's not here. Sailor launching!
Gun cannon taking off!
I'd like to know how, like, gun cannon and gun tanks stack up to the gyms. I still think that gun cannon's probably better.
This is a battlefield.
Oh, halfway through. I didn't expect us to have a big confrontation in this one. Normally, we kind of alternate with, like, just the skirmishes. This is a hell of a fight. I love the beam interference field, too. So, yeah, they're carrying missiles in, too, to get them closer.
Here's 1. And 2. Ah!
You got him? Ooh.
Kai, make sure you stay focused.
Thanks, Sailor. I love ya.
Yeah, she just saved your ass, dude. I was giving you some flowers, and she,
As a precautionary measure, I want all women to the escape capsule.
Capsule.
Solomon won't be defeated. It's a precaution, just in case something happens. It's for her. From an Eva who has finally blessed us.
Ah.
Your voice scared her.
Hurry now.
Well, that's foreshadowing.
Closer. That's the ticket. Now!
Oh, did you hear him go in? Woo! Damn. Oh!
Who will survive? No one knows their outcome until the very end.
I thought we were at the end. I was like, oh my God. What is this? Solar panels? Mirrors.
You fool! You haven't realized until now they're hiding among the debris of Side 1?
What's the matter?
It's Tiananmen's main fleet.
Launch meteoroid missiles.
Oh, wow. They put thrusters on the meteor. That's so cool. Woo!
Should we ask the 7th Division for reinforcements?
Thanks. From Cassilia?
I'd rather die. Die. What are you mirroring up for?
Solar flare system target Space Gate. Solomon's right flank.
That's interesting. What does it do?
Adjust axes in 10 seconds.
Enemy assault units approaching.
Ignore them. Hurry with focus alignment.
Oh boy.
Focus is now on target.
Ho!
Solomon! It's burning up! Incredible!
The Federation's new weapon is unbelievably powerful.
Wow.
The enemy's new weapon did this.
New weapon?
There's nothing on radar and no energy particles detected.
Then
This is a 45th mega cannon.
Where should we be firing?
Oh, they don't even know what's going on. Yeah, they can't see. Oh my God. It's chaos on the Xeon side. Hayato, buddy, you're... Oh God.
This is no good. The loading system's completely shot. I'm gonna have to retreat.
Kid, you're hit. You're hit, kid.
Gun tank is returned with level B damages. The pilot is injured.
Oh no.
Hayato? There are even more injured people now. Would you let me go and help the medics, Mr. Bright?
Permission granted. Borrow, take over for Frau Bo.
They have to have him in where there's gravity, right?
Petty Officer Masaki, transfusion here.
So smart.
Hayato!
Now!
Yes.
He's hurting. The kid doesn't have the talent that the others do, but boy, he's got the heart, man.
You'll have to give Hayato another unit of blood after this one. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Dom, look out! Ah!
Hayato, kid. All clear. All clear, bud.
How are the others doing?
They're all fine. They're out there fighting like heroes.
I see.
Like you.
I can't even manage to keep up with Sayla and Kai. I'm a loser.
Ah, kid, you try, buddy.
Ever since the beginning, when I joined the White Base crew, I've wanted nothing better than to somehow beat out Amuro. But look at me.
Amuro's... he's different. He's different from us.
Let's not keep saying that, but he's just... he's got a skill. Woo! Cut to, literally.
No response from 2nd and 6th Gattle Combat Squadron.
Let's go.
Pull back all of our mobile suits. We'll wipe out the enemy at the foot of Solomon's doorstep.
Really? Oh my God.
Where should I force my way in? So that's where the new weapon got them.
Go where it's the heaviest, kid.
I'm going in.
I mean, this kid's taking out capital ships now. Or at least destroyer level. I mean... Oh my God. Put your shitting pants on, everybody. If I saw that, I'd be like, I give up. Do you accept surrenders?
Solomon's requesting relief forces?
Yes, the message is encrypted, so we don't have any details. But Admiral Cassilia's orders are that we are to proceed directly to Solomon.
Lala, are you ready? You're finally headed for battle. Zanzibar, full speed ahead. Destination, Solomon. Assume level 3 combat position.
She was brought in for battle? Oh, I don't like that at all. At all, I don't like that.
Mirai, at least live a long life.
Thanks, Cameron.
Is it really that hopeless?
It's going to be fine. Don't worry. Take care of Minerva. Make her grow up strong.
Darling.
I'll uphold the Sabi family tradition. It's my fate. Senna, be gone, and take Minerva.
Humanizing the enemy? Crazy.
The enemy is about to land! All Rick-Doms and Zaku's in reserve, prepare for battle! Battle combat squadrons! Those reloaded, launch! We're gonna win this battle!
You gonna take that one out, big guy? I love this show. I love this show. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Mobile Suit Gundam episode 34. I had to double check that it was 34, The Glory of Solomon, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished The Glory of Solomon, the 34th episode of Mobile Suit Gundam. This show's awesome. I don't have to tell anybody that, but I will say it from now until eternity. It's very, very entertaining because they tell a great story, and they don't try to cut corners. They try to remember everything they can. And I think we've had two fantastic examples in this one that harken really back to The Expanse, which is insanity. But with this one, when everybody was suited up, they were going into a major conflict. And so everybody on White Base and everybody that we saw, they were in their Atmos suits just in case there was a hull breach. Incredible stuff. Incredible little detail that they threw in there. And the other thing again from The Expanse that I didn't know before watching The Expanse was if you are wounded and there's no gravity, you're in deep, deep trouble. And so they had all of the wounded inside the gravitational core that they talked about, because as soon as Frau Bo got there, she was walking. She was not floating anymore. Incredible stuff. And we always say that, it's those little moments that make good shows great. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're making sure that if somebody sees that does know, whether it's from The Expanse or you just have an intelligence far greater than my pop culture references, you can look at that and say, you know what, my God, they went the extra mile here to make sure that this was realistic, to the point where you could be in this type of scenario, animation, yada, yada, yada. They do their absolute best to make this show compelling, realistic, and absolutely tension filled. Really amazing stuff. Okay, so I'm very concerned about a couple things. One, Lala. She seems to at least have some type of psychic precoggy type of powers potentially. And I thought that she was going to be there to kind of almost act like a Counselor Troy type of situation. So if Char had to engage with anybody or discussing, she could kind of give him feelings and kind of not necessarily concrete details, but broad insight type of stuff. That's what I was expecting. As soon as he said, we're going into battle finally, are you ready? And she was like, oh, that is something decidedly different, because that means that her application or this deployment of an asset, as far as Char is concerned, is the battlefield, is where she is going to come into play. That is completely different than what I thought we were going to get from her. Now the wild speculation is, well, what does she do? Does she cause our pilots, Federation pilots, to start seeing things differently, to not reacting, to getting conflicting information, to hearing things that aren't there, seeing things that aren't there? How grand are her powers? Or is she somebody that can sit there and almost, be aboard whatever the command ship is, at Zanzibar or whatever it happens to be, and be like, they're moving forces behind that, they're doing this. So anything that might act as a surprise or some type of, out of the box rogue type of tactic, she's able to kind of anticipate. It could be, I'm not sure. I'm just throwing everything out there, because hearing that her speciality here is battle is not great. It is not great because, one, we just don't know what she can do. Two, we don't know what her power set is. It could be telepathy, telekinesis, psychic. There's too many possibilities now. And when the last thing you're going to think of whenever, if weird things start happening, you're going to look for mechanical issues or sabotage or what, you know what I mean? The last thing that you're going to run into is, I wonder if they have a psychic that's, doing these things to us. So it's a hell of an asset that Char has ready to go. It's if, he's got some sleeves on, that's an ace, and it might be hiding up one of them sleeves. Also, just another mention of the things that I find so utterly fascinating with this show is its ability to show us the things like healing with gravity, like you have to have it, being suited up for going into here. The other thing that I love is, and again, I know that a lot of you have told me that this was in an effort to sell toys and things, and I understand that. But what they do is, as we've had a natural progression over time from the Zaku's, now it seems like our frontline combatants for Zeon, the preferred frontline combatants, are the Rick-Doms. So the Rick-Doms are out there now, and whenever we had our guy flying, Zabi, what is his name? I can't remember his first name, the guy with the scar. He was like floating over them, and he was like, get all the Rick-Doms out, all of the Zaku's that are in reserve. So of course you still have like the inferior Zaku's, but you've got enough of them that can be like your second wave or third wave or final wave or whatever it happens to be. But I love that. It's like you don't run into, it's almost like they said, hey, everybody, we're retiring the Zaku's except for in an emergency. Frontline combatants, all preference goes to the tech of the Rick-Doms. If we're in space, this is what we do. If we're in water, we have those other things. It's just a really interesting way. One, again, I know, to make incorporate the toys, but there's a realistic element involved. They're trying to escalate, get better gear out there. They have a Gundam that is tearing through everything. So it's like their mass production rush to try to, level the playing field as much as they can. And so, the Zaku's are inferior. Get them out of the way. Rick-Doms, here you go. And Man, oh man, it's just so many things that make this show awesome. And I thought I would end with this one. I don't want to talk too much, but I have given my guy Hayato a ton of shit. And again, I never attacked the character of Hayato. I attacked his ability to do his job. And I know that sounds terrible, and I don't mean it to sound terrible, but I mean, we've all watched it. You know, he even admitted it. You know, Sayla and Kai, they're better than me out there. They are, dude. We know it. We know that they're better than you. But kid, you've got a huge heart, man. You're brave as hell. You know, and you know what, man? You know you're not as good. You mentioned, I love him for that. That he said, you know, they've outpaced me. I'm just not. I wanted to be Amuro. I wanted to be the best, and I don't have the physical skills to be the best. My hand-eye coordination, I don't think like this kid does. And you can see the frustration. He's sitting there wounded. He's crying. Dude, I appreciate the hell out of this kid. And he might be the bravest guy going out, because every time that kid goes out in gun tank, he knows, whether he admits it or not, I am the weakest. I am the weak gazelle in this herd. If they decide to go after the weakest, it's going to be me. And so that in and of itself is crazy. I mean, the kid is incredibly brave for that. Incredibly brave for that. I know. I feel bad that I, talked so much shit about him not holding up his end of the bargain and whatnot. And, he's just not. But I hate to say we don't have anybody better to put in gun tank. Well, Ryu kind of really shuffled the deck with our hierarchy of pilots. Here's how this is my final statement on Hayato. The kid is brave as hell. He has got a huge heart. He wants to help. That's all these boxes you're checking for a fantastic soldier. When it comes to this specific skill set, he just doesn't have it. And I'm very scared. I mean, he's lucky he wasn't killed in gun tank. I mean, when that shot went through, I thought it was coming apart. I thought gun tank was just going to explode. And I'm scared for him to go back out there, because now we know that he knows he's not the best. I don't want to say good. I mean, he's alive. He's still alive, so he's above average. But the more that he goes out there, I mean, at some point the other shoe's going to drop. Luck's going to fade. And I am really concerned that, again, Gundam doesn't pull any punches. I just hope Hayato's time isn't up. And it might be. But my dear, dear friends, we have 8 episodes left. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Gundam or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye from Mobile Suit Gundam's 34th episode, The Glory of Solomon. Now, where should we say goodbye from, my friends? Because as the Greek chorus, it is always our job to do the job of the original creatives from the 70s. They wanted to tell this tale to as many ears as could hear. Now that's our job. We go around, we find people that haven't seen the show, and we tell them how absolutely great it is. And hopefully we give them a new audience member to expand their audience. It's a dutiful service, my friends, one that we perform admirably. And because of that, we are rewarded with the following. We get to actually, literally put ourselves into the episode and assume our place in the pantheon of Gundam heroes. It's our job, and we do it well, friends. So we get to pick a scene to jump into. I'm putting us in the battle. Hayato's out of commission, so they're going to need everybody they can get. We don't have any main Gundams to jump into. They're all out in the field, so I'm going to give you an option, friends. Jump behind one of these laser turrets. Jump into a gym if you're feeling crazy, because they look like they weren't doing that great. But maybe if we all gang together, maybe let's get a couple gyms together, form our own Black Tri-Star unit, watch each other's backs, because it looks like it's time to really, really start throwing some haymakers as we wind down this fantastic series. Until such time as we can continue, my friends, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.